Howdy, my name is Angelica Violet if you're new here and you didn't know that. Today I wanted to make a video where I recreated outfits from my childhood. My mom recognized that I am a full-grown adult and that I can hold on to my own keepsakes, so she gifted me about 3 bins of scrapbooks and photos from my childhood, and I decided to go through that the other day, and I just was really obsessed with what I used to wear when I was a child. When I was younger, I was really into fashion and self-expression. And I think that is something I still am into, but with this whole quarantine, I have started dressing for comfort rather than my own personal style or expressing myself. So I really wanted to go back and dress that inner child and recreate outfits that I put together as a kid as a fun little video for my YouTube channel. When I was younger, I really didn't, how do I say this? When I was younger, I didn't give a shit about anyone's opinion, and I guess I'm kind of like that to a point as an adult, but when I was younger, I literally just did whatever I wanted, and if my mom thought my outfit was mismatched and looked like shit, I didn't care. I'm grateful that I had parents that really allowed me to develop personal style and a very creative personality and someone that expresses themselves through their appearance, because I know not every parent is like that. Don't get it twisted, my parents are still a little fucked up, okay? But they did really nurture that individual creative seed in my body, in myself, which is why I am the way I am today. Completely covered in tattoos and continuously buying art that I don't have enough room for on my walls. But anyway, while I know I'm like still completely the same human that I am from when I was born and when I was younger, I thought it would just be really fun to experiment and really channel my inner child and become what I used to be. Because while I am still the same human, I am older and I don't dress for myself a lot of the time, like because I'm locked inside and it's quarantine. I'm dressing for comfort and just making sure my private parts are covered 95% of the time. And then when I go outside, most of the time it's for work, so I am dressed relatively professional. I feel like I keep rambling and saying the same thing, but this video is about recreating outfits that I wore as a child and channeling my inner child, healing my inner child, and letting me, Angelica Violet, know that creative, fashionable individual is still present in my adult body. So let's just get into it. So I looked through kind of like my scrapbooks and some miscellaneous pictures I had laying around from my mother, and I picked out 3 pictures that I'm going to try and recreate. First, this is a total Kacey Musgrave moment. I'm not sure how I predicted her career, but I did. I'm also not sure why I'm making a fucking derp face in this picture, but here you see a beautiful sequin tank top with a tie front. Hello, I created that trend. And then also a beautiful cowgirl hat with a crown. So we have cowgirl princess vibes. I'm not sure what vibe I was going for in this picture, but I think it's just very eclectic. So I was 4 years old in this picture. You can see we have some huge white socks going on, and we have a green skirt. There's some embroidered flowers here at the bottom, and we have on a nice periwinkle rain jacket. Just looks like kind of a basic blue top, maybe some lettuce trim going on, and a flower bucket hat. So this one I couldn't rip out because it's glued to my scrapbook. And first of all, thank you, Father, for this amazing graphic design skill. It says, "Be cool like me." I'm pretty sure it was probably a birthday card or a birthday invitation, but I have on this wonderful purple paisley skirt, a pink and purple striped top, and then some beautiful hot pink lenses. This is going to be my favorite one to create, and I'm gonna try and even maybe do little graphic design moments. Maybe I can print this out and have another birthday invitation or something going out for next year. So I'm gonna try and find things in my wardrobe that will go with this, but if I don't, I'm going to look on Shein, so fingers crossed. Look at this skirt I found on Poshmark. Alright, I think it's pretty similar to this, but you know, God help me trying to find something that matches this shirt and this skirt while being on the internet. I'm gonna get this tank top. I know in the picture I'm wearing long sleeves, but sis, it's summer, so it's a little fucking hot to be wearing long sleeves in a maxi dress. But here's also some things I got to make the outfits. I feel like I can make a lot of the outfits with shit I already have, and I just need like little things to match. So I don't think I'll be buying a lot, but of course I'll let you know. Not sure why I decided to do like slutty raccoon cosplay today, but that's where we are. So I'm going to put on my outfits and channel my inner child and dress for this young Angelica. I believe these pictures are from like 2001, so I was like 4 years old. Well, in this one I'm 4 years old. Okay, the first outfit I'll be doing is this one right here. So I tried to do a lot of this outfit with stuff I already had, and the textures are going to be a little different, but I think it's still going to turn out pretty cool. How do you think we did? Of course I had to channel this dirty living room for the picture, so it's just the most authentic I can get. Is that an excuse for me not cleaning my living room? Yes, but that's just how it goes. So I didn't want to buy a bunch of clothes for this video, so I really wanted to make use of things I had in my wardrobe, so instead of a windbreaker, I just did a denim jacket in a similar color, and I felt like black would look better with this look because I'm wearing some docs, so it goes black with the black. And I didn't find a floral green skirt, so I just went with this faux leather one that I already had from Boho. Instead of going with a pink hat, I went with this green one just because I wanted to match a little better. While I do respect my younger self for being a mismatch queen, I just wanted to make it a little more matchy and more adult, I guess. More of what I would wear. So here we have our first look. Next, we shall create our second look. I will call this the Be Cool Like Me look. Of course, trying to create the most authentic recreation of this picture, so I had to do it in my dirty bedroom as well. I think this was actually an invitation to one of my birthday parties, so that's why I'm wearing a long sleeve top. My birthday is March 14th, so the weather around that season tends to be a bit sporadic and unruly, so I decided to go with this tank top because I wanted it anyway. And then I got this skirt from, what is that called? I forget. Poshmark. And I got this skirt from Poshmark. To be honest, I didn't try it on before this video, and the elastic is a bit stretched out because I'm pretty sure it's from fucking 1984, but you know, I was able to get it over my ass even though the skirt did not want me to get it over my ass. So let's recreate this pic. Why does no one talk about how fucking sweaty it is to make YouTube videos, especially because you gotta turn off every fan and air conditioning in your house to film so your audio doesn't sound horrible. Alright, let's get to the third outfit. So here's the last outfit. This is my inner cowgirl, I think. I have this paired with this skirt from LaFool and my cowboy boots from Amazon to really complete the country girl look. I'm so awkward in the picture, it's like making me uncomfortable, but I guess I have to pose like that for the thumbnail. I don't know why it is so fucking dark in here because you're literally right in front of a window, but I guess we'll pretend like the background is a total abyss. So besties, I really intended to make this video to dress my inner child and to do some inner child healing just because I'm into spirituality and mental health, and I just feel like connecting with my younger self and obviously my inner child is something that I haven't done in a really long time, and I thought it was something fun to do and obviously document since I'm making a YouTube video out of this. So I keep mentioning inner child, but I guess I should explain that because I'm not sure if everyone understands or knows what an inner child is. So according to this quick Google search, so an inner child is really like who you were as a child, obviously. So like your younger self, and doing inner child work is really important, especially if you were abused and neglected or just weren't really fully present in your childhood because of experiencing some sort of trauma. So being able to connect with that inner child can help you heal wounds. When those wounds aren't identified or healed, we tend to respond from a wounded place. So a lot of people tend to think that your inner child is like your, how do I want to say this? It's like your immediate reaction. So if someone says something mean to you and you start fighting back right away, it's because that's how your inner child would, rather than like your higher self and like your best being, if that makes any sense. So doing this exercise was important to me just so I could connect back to that inner child, because I do have quite some trauma from my childhood, so it's nice to connect to that inner child, let that inner child out, let that inner child play, and know that my inner child is always with me even though I am an adult. Doing this reminded me of how much I was into fashion and style when I was younger. I still do think I am into fashion, but with the whole quarantine and everything going on, I've definitely picked comfort over couture. I'm just kidding, I don't dress couture. I've picked comfort over like fashion and having some sort of sense of self. So this was a really fun exercise for me to do, just to remember my roots, like who I was as a child. When I was a child, I wore like whatever the fuck I wanted, and I don't want to say I experimented with things because I think I just did things because I wanted to, but I really embodied my own opinion and my own desires when it came to fashion and accessorizing and just wearing whatever the hell I wanted to. So my mom always tells me that when I was a young child, I would go to school, obviously wearing whatever clothes my mom bought me, but if I saw someone wearing the same thing as me or someone had the same thing as me, I would go home, find that piece of clothing in my closet and throw it away. I think that just really embodies how much uniqueness I really thrive to have, and how individuality is so important to me. I mean, I think it's a funny story, but I guess I made my mom cry a lot because I would do that because I wouldn't want to wear any of my fucking clothes and I would hate everything that she bought me from the store. I think there is a nice lesson to take from that, even though I'm sure I brought my mom a lot of mental strain. I mean, I'm sure I still do in some ways, but I mean, I'm an adult now, so she can really forget everything that I'm doing because I'm solely responsible for my actions. But yeah, I thought that was a really fun video. Let me know how you liked this video and if you are gonna try and recreate any outfits from your childhood. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. Share with a friend if they're interested in inner child work or you think they would just want to recreate outfits from their childhood. And again, thank you so much for watching. Peace!